This video is to ask you a question. Are you still judging yourself and holding yourself to certain things that happened 10 months ago, 10 years ago, even 30 years ago? The reason I ask this is because monthly I hold a free meetup class, and it's my opportunity to give back to people in a different way, because I definitely use my coaching and my hypnotherapy mindset experience with running this course. And it's called Gather and Gab, Learn Strategies for Self-Esteem and Self-Confidence, or something like that. I've been doing it for like 20 months already. Time flies. So anyways, on the course that I had last Thursday, because I hold it the first Thursday of every month, we were just talking about, just in general, self-esteem and self-confidence. And it just occurred to me how many people walking the face of this earth still hold themselves to something, to like the person they were 10 years ago, or to a mistake that they made 15 years ago. And they're still judging their own selves on that, feeling like others are judging themselves on that. And therefore, I really believe that's a huge reason why many people have low self-esteem and low self-confidence. They're not seeing themselves as the person they are today, not recognizing their growth game from something that happened a decade ago that they're still beating themselves up for. So you know what, let me just interject here really quickly and just remind people that I am on a mission to remind individuals that you can confidently and courageously move from reacting to your life to owning your life. And I'm trying to help do that in things such as these, monthly meetup groups, but also in producing these videos. This is going to be part of the Monday morning motivation video series that I'm doing. So anyways, and then also I want to just interject here right now that if you are enjoying this video, please like it, please share it, please comment, and then please subscribe. I really do appreciate that, and it helps this goofy algorithm, so thank you for that. But anyways, I just want to ask you about that, and just, if you are somebody, if you have some memory of yourself from, let's say 12 years ago. Let's say 12 years ago you got divorced and you were going through a really low time. I've been there. And you were starting to maybe do some activities that normally aren't like you, but you were doing those. What if you got a DUI? What if you had a falling out with your best friend? What if you lost your job? All these things might sound terrible or whatever, but you know what? Quite honestly, they're all part of the human experience. And with that, like going back to those examples I rattled off, if you are somebody who, if you faced any of those things, let it go. But definitely let it go if you're allowing it to continue to define who you are today, or if you're allowing it to hold you down and hold you back. Do you feel like you have like this divorce weight on one shoulder, and do you have this, I lost a great job on this other shoulder, or whatever? And if you're still carrying that around with you, literally like these weights on your shoulder, if you're still carrying that around with you, no wonder your self-esteem might not be the best, or maybe that's why you're lacking self-confidence. And I guess I'm here just to remind everybody, I heard this years ago at a hypnotherapy conference when I was getting trained, and I love it. And the person who said it, he said, every single thing in life is either a blessing or a lesson. And it truly, truly is. And, going through some of those tough things that I just said, they don't, feel like they're a blessing. But you know what? At the end of the day, I guarantee you all of them are a lesson. And then they become a beautiful life lesson when you actually grow from it. When you take these experiences, even if they're shit experiences, but as long as you grow from it and you become a better person, and then, possibly you're teaching others, you're not doing those things anymore. You've definitely grown from it. And I guess I'm just here to say, think about this. okay, there's 365 days in a year. I should have done this math before I decided to go down this road. So there's 365 days in a year. I'm 51 years old. So what's that, So just think of how many, hundreds of thousands of days on the earth that you have lived already. And are you going to let one day, one episode, or even if it was something that lasted a year of your life, or 3 months of your life, are you going to let that define you? I really, really hope not. And the other thing I want to say with this is how many of us have had a best friend our entire life? And when you have a best friend your entire life, you go through their ups and downs too. And I believe in my heart that, let's say your best friend right now, whoever you're conjuring up in your mind, let's say they've had some, high moments, but some low moments too. You might remember those low moments, but you're not judging them on them. You still love them. You still accept them. You know that it's part of their history. You know it's part of their experience. And you can see how maybe those experiences have changed them, and hopefully to be a better person that they are today. So if you can do that for your best friend, look at all of their good, bad, and ugly, but still love them anyway, isn't that something that you should be able to do for yourself? So on that note, I'm going to part, because I could tend to ramble on this subject, but I guess I'm here just to say, please let it go. Forgive yourself. Anything that you're holding on to, just let it go. See how much it's allowed you to grow. And then I promise when you do that, when you can look at your growth from shitty experiences and let go of that experience and take that growth, that lesson with you, if that's something that's holding back your self-esteem or your self-confidence, when you can look at it through this new perspective, I promise you it's going to change your confidence and your self-esteem. Okay? All right, everyone, have a fabulous day. It is a beautiful, sunshiny 80 degrees here in Northern Illinois in October. All right, take care, everyone. Bye.